4 days ago, I said yes to being a YouTuber, and every Sunday, I thought it'd be really cool to share a little bit of an update on what I'm learning and kind of the state of the channel, right? And so, a lot of you, I'm encouraging you, especially if you're Gen Xers, to kind of get in the game and start a YouTube channel. It's not really to, monetize or to validate yourself or to become famous, but I really believe that those of the Gen X generation has a lot to contribute to the generations that are coming. And so, really quickly, let me give you some of the things that I've learned in these 4 days of posting videos on YouTube. One is it's really important to start working towards clarifying what success looks like to you or the outcome. And for me, one of the ways that I'm doing that, I haven't defined it yet, but one of the ways I'm doing that is choosing what I'm not going to focus on. And one is the monetization of this channel. For some reason, the algorithm keeps putting videos in front of me that talks about that a lot. But that's not the purpose and the intention of why I started this out. It's not for me to validate my ideas, right? I'm old enough, I live long enough to know that the things that I'm sharing comes from lived experience, so I don't need it to be validated. I've seen evidence that a lot of things that I've learned and I've applied in my life has worked. And third is, I don't want to be famous, right? So what is a success metric of this? I am not sure. I have an inkling, but as I might get more clarity, I'll share that with you. The second thing is the echo chamber of the algorithm, right? So as soon as I first posted my video saying, hey, I'm gonna be a YouTuber and this is how you start a YouTube channel, and the Gen Xers, it's amazing how much the algorithm tries to give you what you want, right? Which is not really what I wanted, right? So my YouTube feed is filled with all these influencers and YouTube gurus telling me to do this and to do that and blah, 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 all the tactics. But for me, one of the things I'm trying to do is kind of block that out of my feed and really focus on trying to create a YouTube channel that best reflects my intentions and what I want to do. And a lot of those intentions that they're kind of encouraging me to go after is not my same intentions. I'm not focused on being monetized, even though if it happens, awesome, but I make enough money, so I don't need that. Secondly, I don't need to be validated. And third, I don't need to become famous. I just want to make a contribution. Another thing that I learned is that as I'm making these videos, I find myself wanting to be performative, and I kind of shared that. My kid says, stop being performative, just be real. And so I think that's the tension that I'm gonna have to carry, because you guys are investing your time and attention watching these videos, and I tend to make longer videos. And so I just want to make sure that it's interesting enough, it's compelling enough that you would want to watch and get the value that I hope you get from these videos. And then, so right now, I have 9 subscribers, which is amazing. And thank you to my wife, who's one of them. So technically 8 new people. And then right now it shows that it has 407 views. And so I'm looking at the YouTube Studio app. Maybe I'll make a short kind of showing you kind of behind the scenes of what it's saying. But the funny thing is, out of the 400 views, over 300 of it comes from a short that I made. And so that's some interesting data point. I'm sure there's, again, tons of gurus out there that's going to tell me to focus on creating shorts versus long form. But I think I'm going to do both. I'm going to create these long form videos. My goal is to at least create 7 in my first kind of start of this channel. But eventually I'll probably create some shorts like the one that I'm going to make today, where I kind of give you a screenshot of kind of the analytics, because I do want more YouTube channels to be created by those who are of my age and who have kind of lived kind of the life, that you have a family, you have a home, you have a career. I feel like there's a lot that we can contribute to the next generation as they're learning to adult and step into the reality of the real world. And so right now, my assessment is this is still very life-giving, and it's actually quite a lot of fun. And so for those who have been commenting, thank you. It's been fun to engage with you. I think I have more comments than I do have subscribers, which actually is what I think matters more, right? It's the engagement. And so for those who have said nice things about me or have supported me or rooted me on, thank you for doing that. But I think this one's going to be a little bit shorter. Every Sunday, I think I'm just going to do a Sunday update. It's a Sunday fun day. It's a Super Bowl weekend as well. And so I'm probably not going to sit here and create this long video. But I'll keep it nice and tight, maybe 5 minutes long. But again, thank you for watching. If you're a Gen Xers, hey, let's get into creating content for the next generation. We have a lot to teach. And also, if you want to reach out, leave a comment. Love to engage with you. All right. Hope you guys have a wonderful Super Bowl Sunday. Enjoy the commercials or the game, depending on why you watch it. And if you are not watching Super Bowl, that's awesome. You're pretty cool. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.